Welcome back. We continue with our discussion on questions I might ask when I get to heaven. And we started last time with the question about why did Jesus have to die. In this video, we want to ask questions to the soldier who supervised the crucifixion of Jesus. Questions I would ask when I get to heaven. I'm planning to get to heaven. I'm doing everything I can. I've given my life to Christ. I'm trying to follow Him and serve Him. But of course, you don't get to heaven because of working and serving, but by the mercies of God and submitting yourself to Him. So when I get there, I don't know whether I'll find this guy there. So that's why I'm saying I might. If I find him, I'll ask him some questions. And it's based on Luke 23, verse 47, which says, so when the centurion saw what had happened, he glorified God, saying, certainly this was a righteous man. This is the account of the man who was in charge of the crucifixion. A centurion was in charge of 100 men. It is given by Luke, who is one of the best historians, most credible of antiquity. You will find some other gospel accounts that are fictitious, and we want to suggest that the four gospels in the New Testament are the best history that we have of the time of Jesus. So there was this guy who, as Jesus died, he said, surely this was a righteous man. And another version, I think, says it was the Son of God. Okay? But let's go with this was a righteous man. What convinced you, I would ask him? Was it the loud voice? Because you see, Jesus, before he died, he shouted in a loud voice, and that's a miracle, because when you are being crucified, you got weaker and weaker, and your voice would continue getting lower and lower. But for Jesus, at the end, he said with a voice of triumph, he said, it is finished. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Was it that convinced you, oh soldier? Was it the darkness that was there for 3 hours? Was it the earthquake that shook the foundations of where you guys were? Or had you just been observing the whole time? Was it the words that he spoke? He's saying things like, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. And the other people who you have crucified before perhaps were cursing those who brought them to the judgment seat. Was it those words? What was so different, Mr. Soldier, Mr. Centurion, what was so different from other crucifixions? Or did you catch a glimpse of his love and his kindness? Did you look at his face and saw it was full of compassion and love and care? Was it his face that you saw? Or did you wonder how he was betrayed by his own? Did you wonder how with all his power he did not come out from the cross? Even with the invitations from the crowd, they said, if you are the Son of God, come down from the cross. One of the thieves who was on his side said, come, if you are the Son of God, why don't you save yourself and save us? Was that the reason you judged that this man is the Son of God? Or did you get a cell phone call from the temple that the curtain that was a very thick cloth was torn into two as soon as he gave up his spirit? What was it, Mr. Soldier? And more importantly, what effect did it have on you? Did you turn your life over to him? Or did you continue in rebellion against the only solution that you have? What advice would you have for those who are still on the earth? What advice would you tell them about this man who hung on the cross? And if he is really the righteous man, if he is really the Son of God, then they need to consider to surrender their hearts to him. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it is opening your eyes more into the issues about the gospel and about the kingdom of God. If you want more help in knowing Jesus, or answer to some of your questions, or if you have some feedback, please do not hesitate to send us a message on the social media platforms. We also invite you to share this video. We invite you to subscribe to our channels and also just comment and say something about it. You're watching CITAM Church Online. Thank you.